As you are gathered here, note that we are here to share ideas with an open mind, deliberate on issues that will order and shape the narrative when it comes to power in Ghana. And so, tighten your seatbelt and be open, because there are a lot of things to discuss. We are not just going to talk, but we are going to have technical deliberations, technical presentations that is going to shape our power industry in Ghana.
Good morning, honorable members, distinguished guests, industry stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the President of the Ghana Electrical Contractors Association and entire council, it is my honor to warmly welcome you to the PowerSafe Ghana Conference and Expo 2025 on the theme Electrical Safety, a Shared Responsibility. This gathering is a celebration of partnership, innovation, and above all, a shared duty to ensure that electricity, one of the greatest drivers of development, is harnessed safely for the benefits of all. We are delighted to have here today policymakers, industry leaders, professionals, and innovators united by a common goal to strengthen standards, share knowledge, and build safer communities. We are grateful to our partners, exhibitors, and all participants who have made this event possible. Together, let us use this platform to inspire action, foster collaboration, and set new benchmarks for electrical safety in Ghana and beyond. Once again, you are most welcome. We wish you fruitful deliberations and a successful Expo and conference. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, cherished members of the Ghana Electrical Contractors Association, ladies and gentlemen, it is a profound honor to stand before you today at the inaugural edition of PowerSafe Ghana. Our theme, Electrical Safety, a Shared Responsibility, underscores the expansive nature of the electricity supply chain and the collective duty we bear in safeguarding it. As we are all aware, the consequences of inadequate electrical safety practices are far-reaching. They threaten livelihoods and, by extension, the economic prosperity of our nation. That is why I firmly believe that it is time we elevate electrical safety to the status of a national security concern, one that demands a unified response from government, regulators, industry stakeholders, and the public. Electrical safety is not someone else's business or problem. It is our shared responsibility. Therefore, let us rise to the occasion and confront the safety challenges facing our nation. Let us work together to build a safer and more resilient Ghana. I wish you all a fruitful conference. Thank you very much.
Safe power distribution, that is the ECD mandate. The Electricity Company of Ghana carries the heavy responsibility of delivering reliable electricity to millions of homes, businesses, and industries across the nation. Safe power distribution lies at the very heart of this mission. Ghana's economy is expanding with increasing demand for stable and quality power. ECG has invested in smart grids, automation, digital monitoring, and advanced metering to ensure reliability whilst prioritizing safety. The Ghana Institute of Safety and Environmental Professionals bring a vital dimension to this conversation: accident prevention through innovation and safety culture. GISEP is changing this narrative. Through professional training, policy advocacy, and workplace safety audits, the institution champions a culture where safety is embedded into every decision, from design to operation.
Safety as a pillar of what? Excellence. Safety is more than compliance. It is a responsibility. Women engineers pioneer safer electrical infrastructure designs and workplace protocols. We lead community on electrical safety. We started something from the Institute of Engineering Technology Ghana, where we started mentoring the young ones. Because when you go to our various technical universities and the universities offering engineering courses as well as other social sciences, you know that occupational health and safety is something that is not being mentioned. I met with the KNESC students level 200 now, said they did that for one semester in level 100, and I think they had only 3 sessions. So imagine such a person coming out. So you see that the mindset from day one on safety is zero. So for our mentorship, Lisa would want to look at that space to mentor the younger ones, especially those, is to pay attention to occupational health and safety.
I invite all of you to have the national fire service number, to have the ambulance number, to have the police number. If there is a case with the ambulance service, call the ambulance service directly. If there is a case with the police service, call the police service directly. That way, they are able to get first-hand information and they are able to respond promptly to save you. Electrical fires are an escalating concern in Ghana. Very, very escalating concerns. As they contribute not only to significant property and economic losses, but also pose grave risk to human life, critical infrastructure, communities, and environment. You all know this already. This underscores the timeliness and critical importance of the topic for any nation committed to safeguarding the life and property of its citizens, preserving the environment, and enhancing investor confidence. Which investor would want to come and invest in Ghana, knowing that you can invest, put 5 years of your money into investment in Ghana, and within a few minutes, fire that's down? It will not attract investors to the country. And our economic growth will be very limited.
This morning, we will be talking about the electrical wiring regulation passed in 2011, otherwise known as the LI 2008. So the electrical wiring regulation was passed to ensure the safety of life and property that could be at risk as a result of the following: wiring by untrained and unprofessional persons, as was mentioned by our brother from fire service. The airline also takes care of poor and inappropriate electrical wiring. It also takes care of the use of substandard and non-approved wiring materials, and also sets the framework for maintenance of wiring installations. And I think the last speaker from our brother from fire service touched on all these. And so there are some provisions that we have in place to take care of it. On fake cables and accessories that are flooding the market. Yes, we've had the standard always in the country because we're a member of IEC International. We had a standard, but we didn't have the regulation. And without the regulation, you can't enforce the standard. The standard without the law is an advice. But now we have the regulation. LI 2478. We have the regulation that takes care of cables and accessories. And so very soon we will be stopping the fake cables at the ports. The regime we have put in place is that all importers of cables and manufacturers in the country must register with the Energy Commission. So before you import, you bring a sample and you bring some technical documents. We assess it, and if it passes, we give you the go-ahead to import and even rate them according to a certain star rating. Now, when you import, by the time your goods get to the ports, because you've registered with us, we have your data already. So we see your goods and we allow you to clear them. We paid samples also to go and test to ensure that what you brought to us is what you are importing. Now, you take your goods to the market and then you can distribute. In distributing the goods, for every consignment that a retailer comes to buy from you, we give you what we call a certificate of conformance. You must issue that certificate of registration. You must issue, it's like a waybill that I have registered with my brother to the Energy Commission. My brother here is buying from me, taking it all the way to Chefopras. I give him a way bill that as a registered importer from this commission, you brought your goods from me. This particular contaminant that I brought into the country. So he also takes that to Chefopras. So that when enforcement team gets to Chefopras, he will not be found wanting. And he shows that paper, that we know where he's getting the goods from. That importer has registered in the Energy Commission. Yes. So that is the system we have put in place. The same applies to our local companies that are Nexans, Tropical, who are manufacturing in Ghana. The same thing applies to them. So what we will be doing in the course of time is that we are procuring a mobile testing van that we will be moving across the country with. So when we come to your shop, we will purchase the cables you have in your shop and we will test it in your presence. When it fails, most of us are seeing that your cable has failed. Then we just carry everything that from your shop. All that has failed on that consignment, just carry everything from your shop. And so very soon you will see us taking these steps. The proliferation of the face-up standard appliance cables and accessories we have on the market will be a thing of the past. All right, thank you very much.